When you look at me, what do you see? Most people see a teenage girl who seems to have it all. They see a loving family, an athlete, a student, a good friend. But so much of me is invisible. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 16 months old. Now I'm 15. And there are times when even the people closest to me forget about the constant struggle. Unless you live with type 1 diabetes, you can't fully comprehend the day-to-day burden of thousands of injections, finger pricks, blood draws, urine samples, embarrassing physical exams, pump site changes, and ketone tests. It's hard to imagine the number of phone calls required to justify why I need the amount of insulin or number of test strips I've been prescribed. My friends still don't understand that every time I eat, I have to face the plate, to estimate, to calculate, and I often fail to get it right. I don't like to fail, so sometimes I quit trying. Most people still have no idea that the decisions I make about insulin doses, often by myself, multiple times every single day, are big decisions. Too much insulin can be deadly. What if I get the dose wrong? I can never turn my back on diabetes. And maybe that's the hardest part. You never get a break. And you can never purely enjoy a moment without thinking about diabetes. Road trip? Diabetes. Championship volleyball match? Diabetes. First date? Diabetes. AP test? Diabetes. Going to bed at night? Diabetes. To be honest, sometimes it's easier to let diabetes be invisible. I feel guilty about how much diabetes costs. I feel guilty when diabetes takes the center stage in my family. And I feel guilty when I don't take care of myself because I know my parents worry about complications. So sometimes, I keep diabetes to myself to protect them. Sometimes I hide diabetes from my little brother because I know he worries that he might get it too. When diabetes is invisible, I'm protected from ignorance about the disease and from the insensitivity of well-meaning friends and strangers. I'm protected from people who ask me if I got diabetes because I ate too much sugar, or who tell me I don't look like someone who has diabetes. But if I allow my diabetes to be invisible, I'm part of the problem. If you can't see my diabetes, you can't possibly understand how urgently I want things to change, how badly I want a cure. No more hiding. Can you see me now?